Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim and today I am bringing you my long-awaited review of King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard. And this was copyrighted back in 2017. Alright, so to start off this discussion, out of all of the books that I have read so far, this third installment, King's Cage, has been my absolute favorite book out of all of them that I've read. Like I said, the first 3 books. It is such a great book. You dive in so much of why Maven has become the way he is. You see his devolution down, his downward spiral into his mind and all of that. It is phenomenal. You continue following Mare from the end of Glass Sword, where she gives herself up to him in order to protect Cal and her brothers at the very end of Glass Sword. So there's a sneak peek of that, so hopefully you've watched the Glass Sword review before watching this one, but in case you're reading them or watching these out of order, I should say, that is a slight spoiler. I'm not going to tell you how they ended up in that situation. You will have to read it to figure that part out, but she does give herself up, which she had claimed she would never ever put herself in Maven's hands, because she knows how depraved he is and has become and has chosen to be. And so she's like, no, I'm not going to do this. I need to be out here saving all of the other new bloods. But when push came to shove, she actually did go back on her word and she gave herself up to him. So we are following her and how he has managed to create something to control her so that she doesn't fry everybody and get out with her lightning. So he has developed a method of doing that, and unfortunately it has this awful side effect that it basically is draining her basically of her life force, her essence, and it's slowly and painfully killing her. But because they have healers, silvers that can heal just about anything other than death, he lets her, get all the way up to that point and then has her healed and then put back in the contraption that he has made, and the process starts all over. So this is a very slow, torturous, painful way of controlling her, and he loves her and he admits that he loves her, but he also can't let her go. So again, it's that obsessive love going on that has just gone down the dark side. Whereas it's basically a torturous love now. And you just follow it, and even though she is held captive, so her good behavior allows the others to live and go free, he uses her to manipulate the other Reds. Again, she has to walk this narrow line like she did back at the very beginning in the Red Queen, and had to do all these proclamations and all of these videos that is shown around all of Norda, and I think in even other countries around them as well. And basically, proclaiming that Maven is the true king and that Cal did all of the awful things and made him appear to be in a good light. Again, he shows his ability to put on this mask of charming, a charmer, the oh pitiful, I'm trying to do my best for our country, I'm the good child, I'm the good son, and it was all Cal's fault. And if you are not paying attention and if you don't know Maven very well, you fall for his lies and fall for his lies. And I was pleased to see those who actually knew Mare and all of what she stands for, they were able to kind of see through the lies that she is being forced to say. Again, for her good behavior reflects on them and him not going after all of the people that she loves. So you watched all of that take place, and watching him continue just to spiral out of control. He then later ends the Lakelander War by promising to marry the princess from the previous enemy, again through marriage to end war. Again, that shows favor to his own country, but also creates discord in his country as well. But you know, they can't rise up against him because he's crazy, and they know that, so they're having to walk this terrible line of, you know, should we or should we not, and all of that. So one princess is kicked to the side in favor of the other to, again, bring peace to both countries. And a lot of other subplots are then the seeds are planted, and you're watching them starting to sprout and grow in this book as well. And you're wondering how all of that's going to take place and how are things going to get resolved. I will say that about the only thing I disliked, and it's been in all of the books, is that you get this carrot of you think it's going to happen finally, and there's this promise of hope that they're going to have a happy ever after ending, and then it doesn't. So that is probably about my only downfall between Mare and her love interest, that, you know, you almost get it and then you're let down. So that was kind of hard to do as well. Watching them grow, and you're watching the choices that they're making. They're the star-crossed lovers, and you want them to get together so bad, but the author's not giving you that relief. You know, she tiptoed to it and then just shies away from it completely. So that was hard to watch. Another good thing that I did enjoy about it is watching how Cameron is growing as a character and seeing her understand why Mare has done the things she's done. She doesn't agree with everything that Mare did, but she understands now, and she values and wants her training so that she can be in control of another very lethal power and not fear it and it taking over her. So that was awesome to see as well. So a lot of really good things happen in this book. Like I said, it is my favorite out of the 3 that I've read so far. Possibly out of the whole series, but we'll have to wait until I finish reading Warstorm to determine if it's going to be the favorite out of all of them, or does Warstorm come back and take its place. So we shall see. So far, I would say of the ones that I've read, King's Cage is on top in spot 1, Red Queen, spot 2, and then the Glass Sword currently is in 3rd spot. It was good, just it had some draggy moments and things going on in that one. That's probably why I don't like it as much. But overall, King's Cage, I gave it a 4-star rating. Good. Again, it's not my top favorite fantasy for YA, but not a bad read. Again, I would highly recommend. Out of all of the books so far, King's Cage is my favorite. Anyways, I hope you have found this review to be somewhat helpful. And until my next video, I hope you have a good one. Bye.